We make a good team, you and I.
Oh, shit.
Hello. Welcome, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Sinistrain01, and we're back with more Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Hopefully you're all enjoying, and let's keep going.
Hey, you alive?
Not so good, friend.
All right. Gonna be okay?
Yeah. Been through worse, just need to rest.
All right. Hey, Say, check it out. Got some smoking fresh Nazi battle robots for you. Big opportunity for some very important scientific research and so forth. Hey!
Yes? Oh! Shoshana, look who's here, Mr. Shimshon Blaskovich. What have you done to me, Ingela? What have you done? I've been so absorbed with this artifact you brought into my attention. Absorbed and angry. You see, the Das Yichud engineers that made it called it the God Key, a term that only a complete and utter schmuck would accept it at face value, because first, it's not a key. I mean, I don't see a key here. More important, its actual purpose. I don't know what its actual purpose is! Makes me very angry.
All right.
Okay. Alright, so let's look around a little bit here before we continue on. This could either be a very, very short mission, or you can kind of look around and... which is always what I try to do.
Yes, no, I must not be disturbed. Go away.
Nazi commanders carry them. Top secret encrypted information. That is what's in UNSC.
So there should be like some side missions that you'll be able to do that actually allow you to access the other things that you have. Like the things that you couldn't get in the previous section. Like we got the Battle Walker, but there's other things, the other two that you couldn't get. If you do these side missions, you'll be able to actually get those.
Mostly I like her, but the information could be useful.
But you actually,
check out this Enigma machine everyone's so jazzed up about.
and that's actually a good idea, yeah. So we haven't checked out the Enigma machine yet.
Hey, Gabriella. Propaganda broadcast. Did you trace the signal?
Yes, the signal operators trace it to a transmission station in Florida. Sets say they're adding images into television broadcasts that are so short, you don't know you have...
Enigma machine code. So this is similar to what we did in the last game, where if you did the Enigmas...
Yes, that's what I say. Images burn into mind make you think what they want you to think. Brainwashing.
Jeez, we really ought to destroy that station, don't you think?
As you can see, we got 18 Enigma codes, and these are specific people that we can unlock. So let's say, for instance, we did
Calm down, Sister Gabriella.
this one.
I say I want to shoot Nazis.
You'll get to shoot.
You can decipher it, so it's actually pretty easy to figure out, but you don't have a lot of time. Hold on. There we go. So you don't have a lot of time to figure it out, but it is a decipher thing that you can do, an encryption. There's one. And two is that one. There you go. And then you got another one. Two. There. Three. There, and then you've got this down there, and then this one. There. 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 Last but not least, that one. And then there's one with just 2. There. There you go. So that's how you do it. And then you have an assassination mission that you can do. And you can look at the tutorial for that. Assassination objectives. So it's pretty much that you get to go back into... you're going to go back into the game world, like, say, previous places that you've been to. You can come over here, and...
Oh, William, I wish we could spend some time alone, but we're so close to New Orleans. I just hope it's not too late.
Click on that, and then you'll see that we have different places that you can select, and you can do those assassination missions. So you get to go back into levels that you've been to previously, and then it's pretty cool.
The reports are very worrying. Nazis relentlessly slaughtering everyone.
And these are all new because these are the
Burning
assassination
everything.
missions.
These poor, poor people.
All right. So before
Give the New Orleans dossier to Grace.
we move on, because once we do that, then we're pretty much done with this level. And I want to search around a little bit, see if we can find any of those little extra things that we can do.
My friend.
Another star card. Oh, that's... I think this is the guy that we messed with last time when we got our upgrade, right? Or Joe Sharp. I don't know if that's the same guy or not.
Oh, sorry.
Of course, you can go back in and play Wolfenstein 3D, which is always fun. And it's the full game, too. Alright, well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on, and I'll just create this into one video instead of making it into 2. Alright, here we go.
William.
Grace! Grace!
This motherfucker, don't waste Abby or I'll break your idiot neck.
I got you the New Orleans dossier.
I'm sorry. It's just that it took me hours to put her down. Okay, let's roll.
In other news, the Minister of Public Security, General Engel, has resolved to clean up the streets of America from, quote, all criminal and terrorist elements.
Der Terroranschlag auf Roswell war ein Weckruf für das amerikanische Volk. Wir sind nicht so sicher, wie wir glauben.
Later tonight, we interview Lady Helene herself about the upcoming movie, the most expensive in cinematic history, chronicling the hunt and capture of Terror Billy. We will ask director Lady Helene the most pressing question of all. Who will play Terror Billy? Can any actor truly channel the pure evil of one of history's greatest mass murderers?
The helm. 5 minutes? My brothers and sisters. For the longest time, I've been hearing through the grapevine about this resistance leader named Horton.
I'm so sorry. I'm still trying to calibrate the fucker.
Horton. Horton and his crew are holed up in the New Orleans ghetto. Now, this man has important connections to the remaining fragments of the resistance all over the U.S., so Blazkowicz, I need you to go in there and recruit this man to our cause, you dig? However, this shit ain't gonna be easy. Nazis got this great fucking wall all around New Orleans. Heavily armed guard towers, and the coastline is riddled with mines. Impossible for the U-boat to navigate. But you know what? Fuck them anyway. Because we got something else.
I'm sorry. Did you need this boat?
Yes, motherfucker.
Hey.
Anya, tell me what to shoot, Grace. You and Fergus will break into the East Perimeter Security Tower located there in Lake Bourne. Deactivate the mines obstructing the channel to Lake Pontchartrain. Then, we sail this boat into the city and bring all surviving souls on board. New Orleans is counting on us, my brothers and sisters.
And here we go.
Blazkowicz, I need you to make it to the other side of the Great Wall. Look for any kind of opening that will grant you passage to the inside of the wall.
So the only thing I can suggest you use is to make sure you stay on the left side and not go up the middle.
From up here since we arrived. Now, on the other hand, there's an overabundance of Nazis. Hope you have better luck finding survivors. Fergus out.
And the reason you don't want to go up the middle is because there are alligators there that will kill you pretty easily. Oh, we got a postcard. And you can see that there's also multiple ways that you can go, but since we have this specific battle walker, we can use the battle walker to actually get ourselves an advantage. And just to be safe, we're going to switch back into I can't remember what I can't remember what. There we go. Sorry about that.
Nice. Should get to work on upgrading my weapons.
Alright, speaking of, let's go ahead and do that. We've got a bunch of upgrades that we could do still. We've got 2 upgrades. So what we're going to do is go into this one, and we're going to do the nail gun. And let's see what else. We've got all those. And we'll do that one too. And just to be safe, maxed out. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Blazkowicz, head for the old American Bank building. That's where Horton and his group should be holed up. Find them. Persuade them to join our cause.
The American Bank. What's $1 worth these days?
Well, what an a-hole went right into that building. And I lost all that. But that's alright. Let's just go ahead and get down. So you can take him out now, but I'm going to try to sneak by. It's not something that's actually very easy to do. Alright, so there's really no way. Alright. So unfortunately, like I said, you can't really stealth this one, I guess. I keep having a little... There we go. Just stay here, let them all funnel to you. Alright. Again, maybe not necessarily how I would want to do it. I always try to stealth if I can, but it's automatic. They're going to be onto you, really, from the looks of it, so... Unfortunate. Pick up any miscellaneous stuff that we can see here. Concept art. There's a star card. Alright. Just let them funnel into you. All right.
The big easy. Can't undo your tragedy. But I can punish the people responsible.
Alright, so we've got a bunch of enemies here. Really not going to be able to stealth this. So let's find a good weapon combination here. Yeah, I think we'll go with that.
like I got a shortcut through this building.
Alright. Yeah, the SMGs are probably the best ones to have at any given time. As you can see, they're silent, and we actually really upgraded them a lot as well. Let's go ahead and recharge here since we have a charge station. Only got 1 armor, so we definitely need some armor. Pick up another upgrade kit. And we can go ahead and equip this. Let's see, what do we want this time? Scope on that guy. Give ourselves a scope. Alright, so this next part's going to be really challenging. It's going to be like kind of a funnel, but you need to do it to where obviously you don't set off any alarms, which can be really tough to do. Because as soon as you take out one guy, they're all going to start coming in. So get behind this cover here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wait until his body is fully out. So that way when you hit him, he doesn't fall back, and then you can no longer continue to fire at him because he's behind. What happens if he does? If you try to hit him too early, he goes behind this little area here, and then you can't actually finish him off. So as soon as you see his shadow, we're going to go back into cover. We're going to wait for him to come out a little bit. So we can finish him off.
Komm her, Fenris!
Must look like he's still alive. See how they all just funnel in. Wait till he gets a little closer. Alright, so you did what you needed to do first. Now we're just looking for stragglers here. Don't have to no longer worry about an alarm, which is great. But as you can see, there are still more left.
Looks like I powered up that overhead crane.
And at this point, you're pretty much... You don't have to worry about, like, any of the other guards. Again, you have to... The way that I did it was the only way that I could figure out how to come close to stealthing it. Just because of... There's just so many enemies, like, right near each other, and as soon as you kill one, there's one that's right there next to you. So you always got to be just on the lookout. So kill one, allow them to start kind of funneling in, and take them out before they have a chance to say anything, and then that is stealth. One way or another.
William, we are moving on from the tower now. Mines are disabled, and Fergus is scouting ahead. Just had a big fight with the Nazis. Barely made it. William? Don't know if this is normal, but I think the pregnancy is making me a little, you know, excited. Oh God, is everyone listening in on this frequency?
Yes.
Yes.
Maxos!
Alright, so here what we're going to do is we're going to funnel all of the enemies. You can't really stealth this. And the best way to do that is to have both of these equipped. So as soon as the big baddie drops... Take him out, and then we can start making magic happen. There's no commanders to worry about here, so... I commend him for wanting to help his friend out, but suicide is suicide. There you go. Sometimes it's better to actually get in and just go right into a fight instead of doing all of this. And there are other... If we had the other abilities, like not having the battle ones, then we may be able to sneak around this a little bit more, because we'd be able to go under little things that we wouldn't normally be able to go under. And at this point, we can go ahead and switch back to our favorite, which is the SMG. The double SMG right now.
Trapped. Looks like I gotta blast my way out.
Pick up anything else here you see. Alright, so this is a pretty easy thing to get around. Just need to throw a grenade down here. Alright, just make our way across.
Sounds like someone is putting up a fight.
Few different ways in, but if you look here, there's also this one here. Make sure I'm not... Alright. Let's get out our big bad boys. There you go. Bunch of enemies you don't even have to really mess with. And that's going to be it for this level. So, pretty fun level. Not a lot of stealthing you can do, unfortunately, in this, but fun nonetheless. Hopefully you all enjoyed. You gotta love this thing. Come on. There we go.
Go on, son. Take my hand.
I'll see you on the next one, guys.